Dumela Chomi, welcome back to Gossip Cafe. Welcome back to yet another video. My name is Kay. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're a returning Sabi, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. So I just finished watching Young, Famous and African season 2. So we need to talk about it at this point of time. Actually, there's nothing huge that I'm gonna be talking about on that on this season 2 or on this reality TV show, but we need to just discuss some of the things that I would like to highlight on the show. So without wasting any more time, let's get into it. So season 2 was released and we were out here gagging because Bonang Mateba was in the show, but obviously Bonang Mateba didn't last a second in that show, and I was asking myself, why is she in that show? So before we can dive into each and every character that was there, let's talk about how the show or how the reality show was structured. The reality show was structured in a way that it looked like it's giving me high school sketches and stuff like that. It was just pure garbage. I think they should do better when it comes to structuring the show. They always were out somewhere and stuff like that. I would have liked to see a different side or a different areas, maybe their own houses or whatever like that. If you're going to talk about young, famous and African, show us how are they getting famous? How are they getting like how are they getting all around and stuff like that? And the show is based on how rich they are and stuff like that. We need to see all that. They are young, they are famous, they are rich, they are African. We need to see a different side of these African young people. We don't want to see only the stupid scripted drama that you're giving us, and alcohol, and that's it. There's a lot of things that we could have seen on that show, but obviously the creators decided to run with stupid stuff. And also another thing that I would want to say, the show was so crap that they baited us using Bonang Mateba. So it was like a bait. When we first started watching the show, we saw Bonang and Bonang left the show, and we had to finish the whole thing because we thought that Bonang will come back, and unfortunately Bonang was not coming back because Bonang left the show long time ago. Like, she left the show long time ago. And also it might have not been the fight that she had on the show or the beef that she has with Nadia. It might have been a contractual obligation or whatever. I don't know. It could have been a lot of things, but Netflix decided to bait us using Bonang Mateba. Overall, the reality TV show was so scripted on the dot. Like, each and everything that they were saying, it was so scripted. You can literally hear them reading their lines. It was so annoying. I was so fed up with it. I just didn't want to watch it anymore. But then I still had hope that Bonang will come back and maybe shake it up some things, and I still had hope that we'll see a different side of the whole stupid thing. That thing was garbage, like garbage. They just need to throw it away. Let's start with one of the characters, or one of the cast of this show. We start with Andile Ncube. Andile Ncube, I loved him. Actually, he would just have his own reality TV show with his own baby mamas. I would watch that one. I felt like it was easy for him. He was like relaxed and stuff like that. He was like a psychologist of the whole crew. He was just he gave me big brother vibes, like the person that you can go to if you feel like you are down and stuff like that. He gave me that big brother vibes, and he's also giving me that vibe that he would be able to actually have 2 wives. Why can't he take 2 wives? And actually, he's got a taste. He knows what he goes for, because these 2 ladies that he has children with, they actually look alike. You can just tell that, okay. And another person that we can go to is Annie. Annie is just literally stupid. Like, I don't want to talk about Annie. I'm just tired of her doing all, like, she's trying to be right and she's trying to live a perfect life with his husband, who is a total cheater and doesn't even respect her. But Annie is out here looking so desperate and looking like she doesn't have any other option just to stay with this guy. Like, we can just pass with Annie because obviously Annie is not gonna let go of that guy, even if that guy cheats on her 5 times, 10 times, 20 times, all the time, even sleep with these girls in front of her. She would still say, she's a good guy. Let's go to Nadia Nakai. Nadia Nakai, for me, she was so flat. She didn't belong anywhere. She minded her own business. At some point, she tried to use the Bonang beef thing. Somehow it was not blending the way that maybe she would have wished it to be blending. But she was just, maybe she was too in love at that time. I think she was still like, the relationship with AKA was still new and stuff like that. So guys, it was like flat. She was lukewarm, a bit tiki. Like, there was nothing wow that I felt like I feel like she shouldn't even be in that show. She should just focus on her music or something. Let's talk about Naked DJ. Naked DJ has got like a very charming way and a very funny way of doing things. There's something different about him. He's got like modern touch African guy. There's too much African in him, and there's this modern touch, and he's like so cute and stuff like that. It's like a young man. Like, I loved him, and I love his girlfriend as well. They understood the assignment, and they were actually in it full force. Those ones, I would just leave them on the show, but I need more of them. I need to see a different side of them. I need to see maybe in their house or something. I need to see something different. They must just rent a big mansion somewhere so that they can pretend as if they stay there or whatever. I don't know. And let's go to Zari. Zari is the one who is allegedly not owning anything, wearing all the cheap stuff and fake stuff and whatever. But Zari gave me big sister vibes, gave me class. She gave me a lot of class on top of it. But yeah, let's just pass because there was totally nothing. And I was gonna say Kanimbawa was a villain of the show, but Kanimbawa came out and talking about how the show villainized her because they cut out all the stuff that he was actually saying and stuff like that. But some of the things that he was talking about, I'm sorry guys, some of the things that she was talking about were true, but I would say on my side as well, Kanimbawa treated the whole show as if it was her own reality show. It felt like she thought that she is the biggest star of the show. She is the whole steering of the show. That's why it looked like she is a villain of the show, which could hurt her career or it could make a career. But I felt like yeah, and her wigs, yes, they've improved, but they were still looking all ashy and clumsy and stuff like that. I don't know what is going on with Kanimbawa. The time that Bonang Matheba was still in the show before she disappeared, obviously, Bonang's wigs made Kanye's wigs look like she just bought them from Chinatown and they were in the storage for 10 years or something like that. They looked horrible. And also her clothes look nice, right? But they look cheap when you compare her with the girls that were there. she looked like a plastic Christmas tree for me. She just didn't blend, and I don't want to see her on that show again. I would like to see more different faces, like faces that would be fresh, like Abo Muesli, Abo Peltusi. I would like to see those faces on that show. And then we go to Swanky. Swanky, I love his style and stuff like that. But Swanky and the drama that he was trying to cause, just to cause all the drama because of Bonang and stuff like that. I think he is confused. He needs to just set his mind to understand that he doesn't have any as a friend anymore, and he's trying to use Bonang as a rebound. But anyway, Swanky, there's nothing more I can say about him. He was just looking for drama where it was not even there. Swanky. Diamond. Oh, Diamond. I don't know. I don't understand why Zari, what did Zari see on Diamond? Because guys, Diamond, guys, I corner. Let me pass. I'm done with Diamond. I'm just done. I'm done. So let's go to Fontana. Fontana is like me. Fontana is busy trying to get any man in bed. Like, she is busy trying to get laid and stuff like that. Nothing else matters to her. She just want to play, and that's me. But when it comes to all that drama with Zari, I was like, this drama is so boring. It gives me American. It doesn't give me African. It's just boring. It's flat. Yes, they were going all out, swearing at each other, calling the B word and slut and all of those things. But honey, like, I need Africa. Yeah, that it bored me. There was a certain element that just bored me over there. And then we go to Lewis. I don't know. Lewis gave me I didn't really like him. I didn't like him at all. He looks like a nice guy, but I feel like I cannot find him. He's got too many personalities. I think that's what actually, who was talking about that? Who was talking about that he has like a lot of, Swanky was talking about how Lewis has got too many personalities, and that's what I noticed. And I felt like, okay, this guy, he's still young. I would say he's still young, and his acting skills are not that good, because obviously that show was just scripted to the point that we could see everything. Like, they couldn't even pretend that the show was scripted. Like, I just felt like I'm just gonna just fall off. And overall, the show, obviously I didn't talk about Andile's baby mamas, because I don't think they matter that much. Unless Andile decides to have a reality show alone with his baby mamas, because I would like to see more about of them, because they give me vibes that it would be super nice and super dramatic. So yeah, there is nothing more to talk about this reality TV show other than saying that it was crap. They should just scrape it off, or they should just get new cast and also try to edit in a way that it is interesting, and also go all out when it comes to it. I mean, I think they made enough money now to actually shoot best reality TV show, good reality TV show, whereby they go for rides, they go to their houses, they plant, or I don't know, man. There must be something that they can do. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching till this far. Please do me a favor, subscribe. Let me know how you enjoyed this young, famous and African nonsense. Otherwise, there's absolutely nothing to talk about this show. This show was crap. It belongs in a dustbin, right? Thank you so much, and have a fantastic one. I'll see you on my next upload. Peace out.